Hey guys, I want to let you know that our medical gear is back in stock. You can find it at tacticalrifleman.com. We've got cat serving tourniquets. You know you need to have one of them, but we also got our TR EDC med kits. These are vacuum sealed, packed by North American Rescue. They have got their 4-inch mini responder dressing, a 2-pack of hyphen vented chest seals, roll of 100 inches of 100-mile-an-hour tape, duct tape for sealing those wounds and stuff, set of large gloves, and then if you get the basic kit, it's got a roll of compressed gauze, literally a whole roll of gauze for packing wounds in that little pack right there, vacuum sealed. If you go with the advanced kit, it is filled with quick clot gauze. Same thing, it's gauze, it's just impregnated with the quick clot agent. Again, good stuff, vacuum sealed, approved by TSA to carry on planes, going to schools, kids' book bags, whatever. You can check them out at tacticalrifleman.com. Go to our store there. Hey guys, I want to let you know that our medical gear is back in stock. You can find it at tacticalrifleman.com. We've got cat serving tourniquets. You know you need to have one of them, but we also got our TR EDC med kits. These are vacuum sealed, packed by North American Rescue. They have got their 4-inch mini responder dressing, a 2-pack of hyphen vented chest seals, roll of 100 inches of 100-mile-an-hour tape, duct tape for sealing those wounds and stuff, set of large gloves, and then if you get the basic kit, it's got a roll of compressed gauze, literally a whole roll of gauze for packing wounds in that little pack right there, vacuum sealed. If you go with the advanced kit, it is filled with quick clot gauze. Same thing, it's gauze, it's just impregnated with the quick clot agent. Again, good stuff, vacuum sealed, approved by TSA to carry on planes, going to schools, kids' book bags, whatever. You can check them out at tacticalrifleman.com. Go to our store there. Hey guys, I want to let you know that our medical gear is back in stock. You can find it at tacticalrifleman.com. We've got cat serving tourniquets. You know you need to have one of them, but we also got our TR EDC med kits. These are vacuum sealed, packed by North American Rescue. They have got their 4-inch mini responder dressing, a 2-pack of hyphen vented chest seals, roll of 100 inches of 100-mile-an-hour tape, duct tape for sealing those wounds and stuff, set of large gloves, and then if you get the basic kit, it's got a roll of compressed gauze, literally a whole roll of gauze for packing wounds in that little pack right there, vacuum sealed. If you go with the advanced kit, it is filled with quick clot gauze. Same thing, it's gauze, it's just impregnated with the quick clot agent. Again, good stuff, vacuum sealed, approved by TSA to carry on planes, going to schools, kids' book bags, whatever. You can check them out at tacticalrifleman.com. Go to our store there. Hey guys, I want to let you know that our medical gear is back in stock. You can find it at tacticalrifleman.com. We've got Cat 7 tourniquets. You know you need to have one of them, but we also got our TR EDC med kits. These are vacuum sealed, packed by North American Rescue. They have got their 4-inch mini responder dressing, a 2-pack of hyphen vented chest seals, roll 100 inches of 100-mile-an-hour tape, duct tape for sealing those wounds and stuff, set of large gloves, and then if you get the basic kit, it's got a roll of compressed gauze, literally a whole roll of gauze for packing wounds in that little pack right there, vacuum sealed. If you go with the advanced kit, it is filled with quick clot gauze. Same thing, it's gauze, it's just impregnated with the quick clot agent. Again, good stuff, vacuum sealed, approved by TSA to carry on planes, going to schools, kids' book bags, whatever. You can check them out at tacticalrifleman.com. Go to our store there. Hey guys, I want to let you know that our medical gear is back in stock. You can find it at tacticalrifleman.com. We've got Cat 7 tourniquets. You know you need to have one of them, but we also got our TR EDC med kits. These are vacuum sealed, packed by North American Rescue. They have got their 4-inch mini responder dressing, a 2-pack of hyphen vented chest seals, roll 100 inches of 100-mile-an-hour tape, duct tape for sealing those wounds and stuff, set of large gloves, and then if you get the basic kit, it's got a roll of compressed gauze, literally a whole roll of gauze for packing wounds in that little pack right there, vacuum sealed. If you go with the advanced kit, it is filled with quick clot gauze. Same thing, it's gauze, it's just impregnated with the quick clot agent. Again, good stuff, vacuum sealed, approved by TSA to carry on planes, going to schools, kids' book bags, whatever. You can check them out at tacticalrifleman.com. Go to our store there. Hey guys, I want to let you know that our medical gear is back in stock. You can find it at tacticalrifleman.com. We've got Cat 7 tourniquets. You know you need to have one of them, but we also got our TR EDC med kits. These are vacuum sealed, packed by North American Rescue. They have got their 4-inch mini responder dressing, a 2-pack of hyphen vented chest seals, roll 100 inches of 100-mile-an-hour tape, duct tape for sealing those wounds and stuff, set of large gloves, and then if you get the basic kit, it's got a roll of compressed gauze, literally a whole roll of gauze for packing wounds in that little pack right there, vacuum sealed. If you go with the advanced kit, it is filled with quick clot gauze. Same thing, it's gauze, it's just impregnated with the quick clot agent. Again, good stuff, vacuum sealed, approved by TSA to carry on planes, going to schools, kids' book bags, whatever. You can check them out at tacticalrifleman.com. Go to our store there. Hey guys, I want to let you know that our medical gear is back in stock. You can find it at tacticalrifleman.com. We've got cat serve and tourniquets. You know you need to have one of them, but we also got our TR EDC med kits. These are vacuum sealed, packed by North American Rescue. They have got their 4-inch mini responder dressing, a 2-pack of hyphen vented chest seals, roll of 100 inches of 100-mile-an-hour tape, duct tape for sealing those wounds and stuff, set of large gloves, and then if you get the basic kit, it's got a roll of compressed gauze, literally a whole roll of gauze for packing wounds in that little pack right there, vacuum sealed. If you go with the advanced kit, it is filled with quick clot gauze. Same thing, it's gauze, it's just impregnated with the quick clot agent. Again, good stuff, vacuum sealed, approved by TSA to carry on planes, going to schools, kids' book bags, whatever. You can check them out at tacticalrifleman.com. Go to our store there. Hey guys, I want to let you know that our medical gear is back in stock.
Coming right there.
Hey guys, welcome to our Tactical Tuesday live stream for this week. We're starting a half hour late because me and Sularoo and Randy Worst, we just wrapped up our tactical precision rifle class in other side of Hopkinsville, Kentucky. Great course. We sincerely had a great time, guys. We really did. It was a awesome course. I got to hang out with a bunch of great Americans, a bunch of concerned citizens wanting to become more capable citizens by learning how to shoot people in the face. We had a great time. We did snaps, we did movers, we did movers, we had movers. We actually did movers last thing today. We did shooting on the assault countdown. These guys had targets all the way out to 1,500 meters. Most of the guys got out to about 700 or 800 meters. A couple of guys, I got Manny out to right around 1,000. We were having a hard time reading trace on his .308 gun on the 1,100 meter target, but that's Manny Martin, one of your moderators, right? I don't know if he's going to be on the live stream tonight because he looked as tired as I feel right now. But I got some good coffee, and hopefully I can perk up a little bit. I mentioned I ran the course with Sularoo and Randy Worst. Randy went home to mama. The poor guy's 72 years old. You got to cut him some slack. But Sularoo was there, right? Sularoo, combat decorated sniper. Me and Sue were actually doing a live fire stalk training sniper mission on Fort Campbell, Cassidy Mount site. On September 11th when the towers fell. We flipped a coin. We're in our ghillie suits. We flipped a coin because only one of us could shoot. And I ended up winning the toss. So I had him sitting, holding the binos, and I had my rifle rested on his shoulder. We hit our target. No, we were the first ones done. But anyways, me and Sue, we go a long ways back. So Sue helped me run the course. We actually let Emery Morgenstern, who's one of our big instructors for pistol carbine, Krav Maga, knife fighting, all that stuff. Emery's like, hey, I want to take the course. So I had Emery there, I had Sue there, I had Randy there. We had the whole tactical rifleman team there. It was a fun course. Those monkeys actually went out to dinner, but I raced home because I wanted to get you guys a live stream because I really need to promote mountain readiness. Simply because I don't have anybody, I have hardly anybody signed up for yet. And I know everybody waits to the last minute to sign up. But Anyway, so I need to promote it. So as I race back, there's no way I could make it by 7 o'clock. So I appreciate you guys showing up a little bit late for me. A little bit late, not bad. All right. But again, it was a great class, and I enjoy teaching precision rifle. All these pictures behind me, guys, almost all of them, I have a precision rifle in my hands, whether it's SR-25 Mark 11 or some other large caliber rifle like that. That is some good coffee. 5 Stone coffee, guys, 5stone.com. I'll have Donut put the link in the chat room. You guys go there to get coffee. I get coffee beans, whole beans. I like his espresso roast. It's extra dark and like my soul. And when you guys reach out to buy coffee there, I ask that you send them put a little note in there that, hey, by the way, Carl's out of coffee. Carl's literally out of his coffee. I've got other whole bean coffee, guys, but the reality is I don't want other coffee. I got to push cancel on that right there. There we go. I don't want other coffee. I like his coffee. And you guys, if you reach out to him to buy coffee, ask him if he would send me another bag, please, because I'm running out of coffee. I need some coffee. All right. All in all, good stuff. I mentioned mountain readiness, guys. What is that? What is mountain readiness? I appreciate you asking. All right, so when you start talking about Mountain Readiness Expo, they run it in North Carolina. It's up in the mountains outside of Statesville. And it's like on a big fairgrounds, and they bring in all these other subject matter experts, these other instructors. And it's not like you're taking a 2 or 3 day class. They are literally doing little 1 hour, 2 hour seminars. You can go wander around. That's me doing women's only AR-15. That's Emery doing how to set up your AR. We're going to be doing off-road recovery, a bunch of other stuff. Randy Wurst is coming to do primitive fire building and some other stuff. But you're not just coming to hang out with us. There's all these other great instructors out there. You see a lot of clips of them messing with chickens. Me and my wife, I think this year we're going to go to how to slaughter chickens class. And they do all the way, right there's me doing off-road recovery. We show them how to use the high lift jacks, all that stuff. That's my son Nick, just chilling like a villain. All right, how you doing, Nick? All right, anyways, good stuff indeed. But mountain readiness it's awesome because it's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but we all camp out there. All right, so while we're camping out, in the evening we come and hang out. I got a message from you guys. I'll get to that in a second. But anyways, mountain readiness, you got all these other instructors there, but in the evening we all get together, hang out and everything, break bread, camp out, big campfire and everything. But there's so many cool classes that last time I was back to back classes, and it drove me nuts. I didn't get to go do any classes with my wife. So this year I'm front loading my classes on Friday, and then Saturday, and I'll do 1 or 2 classes on Saturday and Sunday. I'll spread them out a little bit. But for the most part, I want to be able to slip away with my wife and go do classes with her. Go sit through some of these other seminars because they got so many great instructors there. It's really, really awesome. So anyways, if you haven't signed up for Mountain Readiness, again, you go to mountainreadiness.com. Donuts put it in the chat room. You guys can find the link there. Now, after Mountain Readiness, because it gets done Sunday afternoon, and everybody will start packing up and going. Everything. I've got to take off right away because about an hour away is a range, and I'm going to be moving my camper out there because the following 5 days, we are going to be doing our own classes out there. Now, you pay separate for these, right? But we've got combat pistol, we've got combat pistol carbine. And the cool part about these classes, guys, is so Monday's combat pistol, Tuesday, Wednesday is combat pistol carbine with a night shoot on Tuesday night. Thursday is carbine zero mastery. And then the last one is Battle Rifle 1 is, yeah, I think it's Battle Rifle 1 is on Friday. And so it's cool. It's definitely cool. Those classes are all on sale right now. They're where they're normally $375 per day for the course. I've knocked 20% off, so you're looking at $300 a day to attend the class, and you get a student T-shirt for each class. You get all the swag, everything else. I student handouts. We put a lot of work. You definitely get your money's worth out of our classes, indeed. But again, Mountain Readiness is at one small fee. You sign up mountainreadiness.com and gives you access to all the classes. You want to go to a class, you just go. You don't have to pay. Wander in. You want to leave in the middle of it? Get up and leave. You want to just go hang out. You want to take a nap in the afternoon? Go take a nap in the afternoon. But our classes that start on Monday through Friday, you don't have to do all 5 days. Right now, I've got Crystal Leglet, one of y'all. She's in the chat. She's one of my big patrons. She's actually signed up for all 5 days. I got a couple of people that are taking Friday and Saturday, Thursday and Fridays. A few people doing Thursday, Fridays. They got people just doing Mondays. They got people doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays. And it's going to be a great, great time. But this time last year, we had a lot more people signed up for classes. Now, that's across the board for all training. Every instructor I know, they'll tell you that enrollment is down across the board. Now, this is twofold, two reasons. One, the Biden economy. For the last several years, guys, I know it's tough. Times are tight right now. Money's tight. The Biden economy took away a lot of people's disposable income, number one. And number two, Trump got elected, so everybody's thinking, well, we're good. We're good for 4 years. Yeah. Guys, number one, 4 years is going to go by real quick, right? He's already, right, you understand, he's already into that. We're in the first half of his first year as president, but it's going to go by fast. It is. And if I told you you only had so many years to prepare for something, you'd be jumping through hoops to get trained. You really would. And who causes trouble? Who caused all the rioting that the conservatives did, right? Nada. That's not the ones who burnt our cities to the ground. So who burnt our cities to the ground, and who's going to do it again? So should we be sitting back on our haunches going, man, peace has broken out? Nada. Now's the time for you to be circling the wagons and getting in that training. So it bothers me. It really does that we've got Mountain Readiness, all those subject matter experts coming into one location, and then we're putting on 5 days of classes after that. And there's so many people are like, yeah, I'd like to go to it someday, Carl, but yeah, and I'm like, okay, but if you got the card in the mail that said you're going to have a heart attack in 2 weeks, what would you do for the next 2 weeks? Your ass would be on fire getting ready. That's what I'm letting you guys know. There are dark clouds on the horizon, guys. There really are dark clouds on the horizon. So anyways, I'm asking all of you, if you can get the time off and you're interested in getting out and making the world a better place and taking better care of your family, Mountain Readiness Expo is a Friday, Saturday, half day, Sunday. You can camp out there. I got others of you have already signed up. You're going to be staying at local hotels. It's not that far out of Statesville. My wife's actually flying in Friday night into Charlottesville, Charlotte. I'm going to drive, go pick her up. It's only an hour away, no big deal. And then she's going to camp out with me the rest of the time. But even if you can't make Mountain Readiness Expo, if you can get the days off, you want to get in on some good tactical rifleman courses, small classes make for better interaction with the instructors. And I'm bringing Randy, I'm bringing Emery, I'm bringing Sularu. I've got all these guys that are going to be there, and it's looking like it's going to be small classes, and small classes are awesome classes. They're not cost-effective classes, they don't have good profit margins. But right now it's looking like those of you that show up, we are going to have us a great class indeed. So anyways, Mountain Readiness Expo, you can check it out, mountainreadiness.com. That is good coffee. And then if you're interested in signing up for our classes, go to tacticalrifleman.com, and I've got plenty of slots left. All right, I got a few questions that have come in with from you guys. First one is, without further ado, Carl, what would be a modern equivalent to your SR25? Guys, if you look at all my old pictures, I'm holding SR25 Mark 11. I'm holding an SR25 Mark 11. I'm holding an SR25 Mark 11. SR25 Mark 11. If you guys don't know what an SR25 Mark 11 is, that right there, I'm holding a SR25 Mark 11. It's basically an accurized AR-10. All right. So when you start saying the modern equivalent, guys, any modern equivalent AR-10, for precision rifle, honestly, I think it would be better to go 6.5. All right, 6.5 Creedmoor. But that's so you guys are having more fun. For a combat gun, I would stick with 7.62. Why? I appreciate you asking. 7.62, you have the option of going with subsonic ammo. Can you get subsonic 6.5? Yeah, you can, but it just doesn't fly as well as a subsonic 308 does. Now, when I say subsonic 7.62 by 51, that's the same as a subsonic 300 Blackout. It's the same projectile, going the same muzzle velocity. It's just under the speed of sound, but it's just in a longer casing. It's 7.62, all right. But having the 7.62 by 51 casing, you can go real hot in it. Our 118 LR ammo, it's 175 grain Sierra Match King, and you can get armor-piercing rounds for that. You can get sabot rounds for that. In other words, a steel penetrator with basically a 5.56 size steel penetrator with a plastic sabot jacket around it, so that sabot comes off as soon as it leaves the barrel. You can get API, all kinds of good rounds in 7.62. I have IR Tracer for 7.62. I don't have those rounds for 6.5. But if your equivalent, what you're looking for is for accuracy at distance, understand the SR25 Mark 11, I only want to get out to about 500-600 meters with it. 7.62 bolt gun's good for about 800. The reality is, and now I'd say it's 600 and in. The SR25, same thing, 500 and in, maybe 600, but 500 and in, you own the night for sure. But notice I said the night, all right? A gas gun, if you're going to be in an urban environment, you're going to be in combat anywhere, I'm not bringing a bolt gun to a gunfight. I will use a large, heavy bolt gun, precision rifle in a heavy caliber for like doing a sniper mission, like one mountaintop over the other mountaintop. Okay, cool. Special purpose things, punching through the windows on a commercial airliner or bank glass or whatever it is during a hostage rescue. But for combat, where you've got to do room clearing to get to that final firing position, I want a gas gun. So gas gun, you're not going to be getting accurate out to 1,000. And I know there are people that say my gas gun can go to 1,000. I know it can, but not reliably first round hits. More important to me, I want first round hits in the dark on a moving target on the assault countdown. And to do that, you've got to get within 350, maybe 400 meters of the target, right? And for that, in a gas gun, you understand 6.5 or 308 will be more than enough there. Most accurate, and I have a bunch of AR-10 gas guns. My most accurate gas gun right now is a 6.5 made by Adams Arms. I hate to say it, it's a piston, but that puppy is accurate. It is accurate. It's more accurate than I am. It's really a great gun. It's pity Adams Arms went out of business. I know they've been bought out. I don't have any personal experience with the new owners. I'm trying to, but they haven't gotten back to me yet. Next one's from Senist. Carl, what's the word on Ray's recovery? You know, Ray actually texted me today. I didn't get any of his texts all day long because out at the precision rifle range, Cedar Creek Precision, I don't have any cell phone coverage there. So when I start driving home through the boondocks of Kentucky, I make it about 10 minutes into my drive back, and all of a sudden my phone lights up with texts. I'm gonna go down right here. Pete Hesgig on administrative leave, didn't know SecDef could get an Article 15 hearing. First me, then Hesgig. I got Doc 10 days pay, 14 days consecutive reduced from 21 days. I think Mike Waltz set him up. That's the latest from, apparently Craddock is spending too much time watching the news, guys. Craddock's recovery, basically, you know, those of you that aren't familiar with Ray Craddock, he's a big member of our family here, the asylum. He worked for the Border Patrol and working different places. He's last duty assignment, he was out in Hawaii. He wrecked his Suburban, wrecked it bad, like 12 flips, and damaged one of the nerves in his arm, brachial nerve, and he's lost a lot of use in that arm. And they're trying to do experimental surgeries and things like that to get him back use of that arm. But as of right now, basically the government has turned their back on him, and you know, he's living life the best he can. And unfortunately, I wish I could do more for Ray. I really do. So if you guys are in contact with Ray Craddock, please reach out to him and tell him that we love him. All right. Got another one here from Doc Elkins. He actually just attended a precision rifle course. That was one of the best courses I have ever done. It was a great birthday present. Thank you. Doc just attended our tactical precision rifle course. He showed up with this little, it's like a 6 arc or whatever the short one that goes into 5.56 mags. And he had a door kicker in this 6mm cartridge AR-15 size gun, suppressor, got this big computer laser rangefinder mounted on top of his Night Force scope. Every bell and whistle you could put on this thing, Doc had it on there. And he's spinning knobs and everything. And he had 3 loose Allen screws, and spin a knob this way, go to spin it back. It wasn't that. So I'm like, breathe in, breathe out. Let's go back down to the 0 range. We got him taken care of. And this is how we learn, guys. I would rather your equipment fail in the middle of a training course than have your equipment fail at the moment of truth when you've pushed your family behind you and you've got to defend them with a firearm. So we had a great time with Doc. Great class for everybody. All right, let's see what we got here. Got another one come in. This one's from Big Fezzik. Carl, you mentioned boiling water doesn't get rid of poisons. Does anything work to get rid of poisons in water? Yeah, a good filter does. A good filter will get rid of most of your poisons. A good filter will get rid of most of your heavy metals. All right. And when you guys understand when I say poisons, I don't mean like somebody just put cyanide into your 2-quart canteen. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about, guys, is you see all these farms out there, all these fields miles and miles and miles of wheat blowing and corn blowing and soybeans blowing and everything. There's not a lot of little farmers anymore. They can't afford to be farmers anymore because they've all been bought out by these big commercial farmers. These big commercial farmers, guys, they go through before they plant, they go through, they spray to kill everything, and then they plant, and then they come through and spray to kill everything. If it's not something that's going to help the plant fertilizer wise, they spray it to kill all the little moles and mice and insects. It all gets sprayed to be killed. I mentioned helping the plant. So then they fertilize also. And now, but a lot of those chemicals that they're putting onto the soil to make the plants grow better, a lot of those chemicals are not good for human beings. Enter the rain, right? God promised you that big promise with the rainbow. He'll never flood the planet again, the whole planet. That don't mean he won't flood parts at a time. Now, you get all that rain comes in, what ends up happening? A lot of those chemicals get washed off the plants, they get washed in the soil, and all that runoff goes to the edges of the fields, it goes into the little drainage ditches, it goes into your little creeks that enter in the streams, that enter in the rivers, that then you're out hiking and camping and you're pulling water out of the river. And my son's girlfriend, actually, that's what she does now. She graduated college. And she's very, very, very big on helping the planet. But she's got a job now. And what she does is she goes to all these farms and she tests runoff coming off after rainstorms. She's got to go to all these other farms. She's not just doing rain gauges, guys. She's collecting and testing the water that's running off from these farm fields to test and see just how bad all these chemicals are. And they're pretty bad. That's just truth to it. So boiling at a minimum, guys, kill all the pathogens that are in there. Because I'm here to tell you, you get a little amoeba or something. I caught E. histolytica during the Q course at Robin Sage. We put iodine tablets in our water, but the water was so cold and whatever. Anyways, we ended up not killing everything. Yeah, I was sick as a dog. Actually, when I went up on stage to get my Green Beret, and I was already on the correct drug treatment, but I was tore up. I think I got up twice during graduation just to go shit myself. It's rough. You don't want to get a good intestinal parasite. So treat your water, treat your water, treat your water. But best case scenario, treat it and filter it. All right. I hope I beat that one enough for you, Fezzik. Worst case, you know you can't get everything out of the water, but you know there's some nasty stuff in there. Then you've got to distill it. All right. You've literally got to evaporate the water, boil it off, and then catch the steam, cool the steam, and catch the water somewhere else in another container. And that gets rid of all those chemicals, all the poisons, and everything. All right, so that is a best case right there. All right, I had super chat thrown down here. All right, this one's from Jesse Spittler, threw down 5 bones. I appreciate when you guys do super chats, by the way. Right, like who wouldn't want a crisp $5 bill? All right, hey Carl, looking forward to seeing you at Mountain Readiness Expo. Is there anything specific I should bring with me? Should I bring my Glock? All right, Jesse, if you're just coming to Mountain Readiness Expo, you wander around, all you got to do is bring a smiley face and the attitude where you want to learn. And then you decide what classes you want to go, what you want to go do. As far as you bring in your Glock, if you're a person that has the mindset that you want to carry a EDC pistol every day, okay, cool. For example, I carry a firearm for a living, all right? But it's not necessary for mountain readiness. The odds of you being attacked while you're at mountain readiness are pretty slim there. You get attacked there, it's probably, you're probably only going to get attacked by a good time. That's it. It is. They're some of the nicest people you ever meet, and you understand, guys. It's not like there's a bunch of survivalists there or a bunch of like preppers that are running around with guns slung and everything. No, there's a lot of homesteaders. There's a lot of people that are just dealing with preparedness, and everybody's happy. All the instructors there are people that have basically dedicated their lives to making the world a better place, and it is really a cool environment. They got a girl there, and she's got a traveling van. She's got all these weird animals that you would see in the woods. She has them there to show them to you. So the raccoons and the possums and the squirrels and everything else, she's got all those animals there for you. But she takes people out on walks through the woods, and she shows you all the different plants. And hey, this is broadleaf plantain, and it can be used for this. And this is how the bark of this willow tree, you can do this, that, and the other, right? And she's not having to walk you miles. She's literally walking shallowly into the woods, and everything is there because this is America. And you understand, guys, America is such a blessed place. You understand, there's a reason why everyone on the planet wants to come to America. Even the people that hate America still want to come to America. They do, right? Admit it, right? Right? Talk to them. All right? Devil worshiping Muslim extremists. All right? The Great White Satan, America. Yeah, but all their family members and them are trying to move to Detroit. They all want to come to America. Open a shawarma stand or something, Africa, right? You can hate on America, but that's where everybody wants to go. Why? Because it's the land of milk and honey, guys. Every tree in America, every plant in America produces something for us. It literally does. Pick any tree. Pick anyone. Pick a pine tree. All right, and now look, you can literally list like 20 things that you can do with a pine tree. All right, a maple tree. Right, you can list half a dozen things you can do with a maple tree. Walnut trees, it just goes on and on and on. I've got trees in my backyard that give me apples. I've got trees in my backyard that give me pears and peaches and blackberries and raspberries and blueberries. I only got one blueberry bush left. I'm not a very good farmer, guys. I'm really not. If you want to bring a pistol to Mountain Readiness, cool. Not required. There's no live ammo shot at Mountain Readiness. And what I mean by that is one of the classes that I'm teaching there, one of the little seminars, the 2-hour seminars, all right? And I'm doing ones on like off-road recovery, how to use a winch, how to use a high-lift jack, how to use kinetic straps, how not to get stuck to begin with. But one of the other ones I'm teaching is called Women's Only AR-15. And no live ammo. You got to show up with your rifle with 2 empty magazines. I bring all the dummy rounds and everything. Me and Emery will have a couple targets set up. But the whole intent of that 2 hours, it's only 2 hours, that's it. The intent of it is I know all these guys, and you guys, as a matter of fact, you guys buy your guns. You guys have got too many guns, 2, 3, 4, no, you got 2. There's no such thing as too many, but you got a lot of guns. But you say, honey, this one's yours. If anything ever happens, when the zombies come, this is your rifle. And she goes, and you end up taking it away from her and putting it away. You don't need it right now. And then guys will try to take their wives out to the range. And the reality is, guys are not good at teaching their spouses. They're not. You want your daughter or your wife to learn how to shoot firearms. Find a professional instructor, preferably a Green Beret, that's used to working with Jundies, and let them teach it. I'm living proof, guys. I blew up on my wife the first couple times. I tried to teach her to shoot a pistol because I just didn't know how to do it. I got mad at her, and it's like after that, she's like, she didn't want to train anymore. But then I became a Green Beret, and my job as a Green Beret is to teach other countries to fight for themselves. And if you can teach a Jordanian how to shoot, you can teach anybody, all right? And I've taught Jordanians and Bahrainis and Kuwaitis and Ethiopians. Who haven't I taught how to shoot? So we have guys. Last year we did women's only AR-15, and I had all these guys showing up with their wives, and the wives were all kind of like skittish and scared. And I'm watching some of the husbands, and they're like, "All right, honey, here's your rifle. Here's your 2 magazines." And everybody came in, and they're all sitting, and the place was packed. We had a packed class, and all the seats were full. And I got all the husbands standing there, and the wives were just like, because they don't want to let their husbands down. They don't want to be there. The wife's making them do it. I mean, the husband's making them do it, and they just weren't gonna have fun. And I just got up in front of them. I'm like, all right, this is the part when all the husbands leave. And all the husbands just kind of chuckled, and I'm like, no, you don't understand. This class does not start until all the husbands are outside of earshot. Go away. There's plenty of other classes going on. Get the F out of my classroom. Leave. And as soon as they left, we and Emery, we cracked a couple clean jokes and everything. We got into talking about the guns, an introduction to them. We had them jam their mags with dummy rounds and everything. And once the husbands got away from them, and we let them realize it's okay to not know anything about this gun. Because we literally started with the basics. And we went over how to load, unload, how to clear malfunctions, how to shoot standing, kneeling, prone. Went over and over and over, and we made it fun for them. And it's raining cats and dogs. And I got them out from underneath the big tent pavilion. I got them out in the rain, out in the mud, and I had them laying on the ground and kneeling and prone and everything. And you know what? They soaked it up, and it was okay to be miserable laying in the rain on your belly, because there's 20 other women doing it with you, and they all had fun. And by the end of it, a lot of the husbands are sneaking back in the back to watch, because they hear all the girls laughing and giggling. And the wives didn't even notice. The wives didn't care by then. They didn't care by then, because they knew they weren't going to let their husbands down. They weren't. They were picking it up. And that's because I'm not patting myself on the back, but me and Emery are good at teaching Jundies. And if you can teach a Jordanian how to shoot, you can easily teach an American woman how to shoot an AR rifle. So no live ammo. Again, we had targets out for them to point at. All right, well, we will this year. But they just dummy rounds. So you don't have to bring your Glock to class. You really don't. You don't have to bring your Glock. You're welcome to. It's not going to hurt you. All right, got another one here. All right, Peter, down in Hong Kong, he threw me 10 Hong Kong dollars. Peter here. Yep, Peter, we know it's you. Might you collab with Dirty Civilian? Honest, Peter, I have never even heard of a Dirty Civilian. I'm assuming that's a YouTube channel. So you understand, I don't get out much, and I don't watch the internet. All right. I don't watch it. I don't want people accusing me of copying other people's stuff. Now, if somebody wants to do a collaboration with me, I have never said no. Not one time. Never. I've never said no. We've had Fit to Fight. We've done collaborations with all kinds of people, and I don't have a problem doing collaborations at all, but I don't know what a Dirty Civilian is. I really don't. It's cool now, not quite room temperature, still a little warmer. That's some good coffee right there, guys. 5 Stone Coffee. Eric, if you're watching, boy, it sucks, because you understand, I've got beans, but I got to pull like Black Rifle coffee beans out to put in the espresso machine. And that's just breaking my heart, dude. I really got to get me some more 5 Stone coffee, because your coffee, I got a little bit left in the hopper, but I got like just a couple of days left. I need some more beans, guys. I really do. So, Eric, if you're watching, I really, 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 really want, really want to get some more beans from you. All right. Johnson. Got another one here from Michael Johnson. Carl, would your SR25 Type 16-inch rifle be a good general purpose rifle? If so, how would you set it up? Thank you. Honest guys, I'd set it up like like all my guns, right? I would run a low power variable optic on it, probably 10x. All right, I would have enough rail on the front to put a clip-on thermal or a clip-on I-squared. I would have a light on it. I would have a good Atlas bipod on it. A good, really, really good trigger on it. Radiant charging handle that can be used from either side. I'd run a TR sling on it only because that TR sling locks in great when you're doing sitting or kneeling unsupported. You can actually lock that sling in, tighten it down real good. I would run 45-degree backup iron sights. I would not run a backup dot on it. I don't, because those dots stick out. They just take up too much space. I'd have 45-degree backup iron sights that would be folded down. Also, I mentioned the light on it. You guys know I run Surefire Vampires, so I can switch them from white light to IR. And but up front, very up front, I would have room to put my IR illuminator, IR floodlight, and only because I use that with I-squared night vision mounted on the front of the gun. If I'm running a thermal, I don't need that. All right. Thermals are okay. Thermals are good, especially in a wooded or a rural area. Urban area, the problem with thermals is they don't let you look through glass. So if glass on the side of buildings in the city, you can't see through glass. And I know everybody says, "Oh yeah, you can. Thermals can look through." Nah, guys, that's the movies. All right, that's I hate to say it, you can't look through walls. Can you see the heat of a guy on the other side of the wall? Yes, you can, but only if he leans up against that wall. You're not actually seeing his heat. He's heating up the brick of the wall, and you're then seeing that heat, right? Guys walking around, that's Hollywood. That's good coffee right there. Guys, I gave up creamer for Lent. So it's been rough, and but I've only got a few days left. All right, you guys hear me say all the time, God loves me, and He does. I know He does because I do God's work. But yeah, but I have a lot that I need to try to work hard for. All right, next one right here. All right, I got that one. Next one's from the Gus Stash 2531. Man, how many kids does your mama have to have that she's got to give them a 4-digit number? That's crazy. He threw down $5. Gus Stash asks, I know I asked before, but do you have any updates on A American's new book release with you, Emery, and Chad? My last time talking to Chris Wedma, I actually stopped at Chris and Mel's house. Mel is Chris's wife. On my way down to Palatka, you guys know I just came back from Palatka, Florida. I went down there, I did Jumpmaster Refresher, and then I volunteered to be a squad leader, and I put my older son, Michael, through the basic airborne course. Nicholas came down and videotaped everything. That video will be ready soon. I want Nick to do a good job on the video, so I didn't push him to get it out real quick. But I stopped on the way down because I made good time going down. I went and parked my camper at the drop zone, and then I helped out at Round Canopy, and I helped them set everything up. And I'm like, look, guys, I got to take off. And I went and spent that afternoon, went up to Chris and Mel, so I just hung out with them for a few hours. We went and did lunch, and we visited, and I see Coach Merck is just joined us. That's awesome. Good stuff. All right. Went out to lunch with Chris and Mel. He did like 3 dozen raw oysters. I'm not a big raw anything, guys. I like oyster Rockefeller. I like steamed oysters. But these were supposed to be steamed oysters, but they weren't steamed very much. They were okay, right? If you like your snot, that's basically what it is. It's a shell with snot on it. And you put your horseradish, a little bit of hot sauce. Okay, fine, whatever. But what was said, we talked about the next book coming up. And full disclosure, I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but one of the characters dies in the next book. I don't want to say how it happens. I don't want to spoil it for you. Let's just put it this way. It'll make you giggle. It'll make you giggle. It's pretty funny. Pretty funny indeed. All right, so Coach Merck came and visited. Coach, how you doing, brother? Guys, I'm a big fan of Coach Merck. Great guy. I had him over to my house a couple weeks ago, and I think it was a birthday party for Sarah's daughter, Lauren. We had everybody come up for it. Anyways, he brought his sons. Like all of his sons have done like professional sports. No joke. Coach is a great guy. Coach some of the greatest boxers ever. But we're going to cook, and you buy a Weber grill, they're like what, $60 for a regular Weber grill, charcoal grill, right? $60. I have a big family, so I needed the big Weber grill, the bigger one, the bigger, like how big, like bass drum big, and so my father-in-law bought me one 10 years ago, probably 10 years ago, and dude, it's expensive. It's like, it's more than triple the price of a regular one. And but it was great, and that's what we grill on, because no joke, you can do 20 hamburgers on it. You can do a dozen ribeyes on it at the same time. This grill is massive. Well, it was wearing out, but it wasn't that bad. And sure enough, Coach and all his sons come over and everything, and the legs snap off this thing, just all the welds and everything, and I'm like, what are we gonna do? We end up packing bricks all around it, and we managed to get one more meal out of it, and it was awesome. So anyways, Coach and everybody giving me a hard time because I've got my just jerry-rigged grill all propped up on bricks and ash just going every. We got one more meal out of it. Big Al made us some great hamburgers. It was awesome. It really was awesome. But that night, literally that night, I went online and went on Amazon, right? Because that's where you get everything. You guys know, if you're going to go to Amazon, you're going to go to Amazon, buy all your stuff anyways. Go to tacticalrifleman.com, my website. Click on the tab that says store, and you'll see our classes. You'll see our merchandise. You'll see companies we love, but then you'll see Amazon store. Click on Amazon store, and it has my book list and some other items that I like, that I suggest for you guys. But once you've clicked on it and you go to Amazon, anything you buy, I get credit for. So you're going to buy that 92-inch flat screen TV. You're going to buy it anyways. Go to tacticalrifleman.com. It doesn't cost you a dime. Takes you extra 6 seconds. Hey, you want it off of Amazon? I'm going to go to tacticalrifleman.com, click on Carl's Amazon store, and then I'm going to order it just to completely shaft Amazon and make them pay Carl $3 for that $1,000 TV set, or however much it is. So anyways, I went on to my Amazon store and ordered this new Weber charcoal grill. It came in time for me and Emery to put it together, and then we didn't even get a chance to light it. And that's when the tornadoes and all the flooding came in. Me and Emery jumped in his truck with the Target trailer, and we drove off to Texas. We made it back, and a couple days ago, Sunday night, getting ready for precision rifle class. So I have Emery, he attended the precision rifle class. Sue LaRue came in, he was my paid instructor. Randy came up to help us pack the Target trailer. Big Al needed to come get the MCX from me. I'm like, I can't have these 4 great Americans up here and not grill. So I told the wife, I'm like, look, I'm not inviting everybody. I'm not. We're going to do that after the class, right? So, Coach, I will definitely invite you guys back up again. You and Steve Holland and everybody. I want to get my extended family back together again. But it was only, we grilled Sunday night. That was my first time using that new grill. And it was awesome. We did the rope Cajun sausages that you guys like so much. And I did Italian sausages and the cheap hot dogs. My wife likes the cheap hot dogs. She doesn't like the good beef ones. And then we did, Big Al made these 3/4 pound hamburgers. If you ask me, they were more like a pound of beef a piece. They were massive. I'm not joking, guys. They were the size of a head plate. And but I got all of them onto the grill because it's a big grill. Oh, we had a good time. So, Coach, you're gonna be excited to see the grill when you come up. You're gonna be like, Carl, that's a nice grill right there. That's a nice grill. I'm proud of my grill. I love my grill. And we will be inviting you guys up. Coach, if I know some of your sons live out in Vegas and stuff, but if they're in town, you got to make sure you bring them with you, buddy. You got to. That is some good coffee. Good coffee. All right, guys. Coach Merckx, that's my last question right there. Guys, we're coming up on 8:30 right now. And I know we started a half hour late, but you understand, I'm wore out. I really am wore out. I've been out in the hot sun doing precision rifle for quite a few days. So again, guys, if you're interested in mountain readiness, that is the first weekend in May. The following Monday through Friday are my classes. They are all on sale. You can sign up at tacticalrifleman.com. Monday is combat pistol. That $300 for the class. That's you get a T-shirt, you patches, stickers. You get all the student handouts. You get everything. You get great instruction from my instructors. Tuesday and Wednesday is combat pistol carbine, and that's a night shoot on Tuesday night. So no live stream that night, guys. Thursday is Carbine Zero Mastery. You're going to get point blank zero on your gun, and then we're going to stretch you out, get your data on your gun all the way out to 400 meters. So if you're running a red dot with a magnifier, just a red dot, I don't care if you're running iron sight. There'll be guys there with low power variable optics, red dots, EOTechs and magnifiers. Whatever you're going to fight with, you need to learn how to zero it. So come to that course. And then Friday is Battle Rifle 1. That is all targets 50 to 300 meters. And we start getting into tactics that I don't do in a lot of the other classes. How to use a automatic rifleman, how to use a designated marksman on your team, how to start thinking as a team, the proper mindset for it. Again, guys, that whole week of classes, they're all on sale. All right, and you can sign up for those at tacticalrifleman.com. Now, I have other classes. That's May. That's my only week of classes in May. My other class is a private class. You guys aren't welcome at that one. It's not that you're not welcome, but it's not up to me. I have a class in June, late June, that is Home Defense Pistol 1 and 2. Home Defense Pistol 1 is a Saturday. Home Defense Pistol 2 is a Sunday. Those are at the Louisville Armory. And the advantage of that is it's hot in June, but it's an indoor range. And when it comes time to do the night shooting, we just throw the switch on the walls. But it's geared. It's one of those classes that you could bring your wife to. You have her bring the nightstand pistol. I don't care if that's a .357 Magnum revolver. All right, whatever gun your family uses for home defense, as long as it's a pistol. Home Defense Pistol. That is late June at the Louisville Armory. The following month, late July, July 26 and 27, we are doing low light, no light shooting again at the Louisville Armory. It's too hot to be outside in July shooting, and it doesn't get dark till 9 p.m., 9:30 p.m. Doing a night shoot then would suck, wouldn't it? Right? You start shooting at 9 at night. Go to midnight, everybody's tired, you've only shot for 3 hours. That's not fair to you guys. So I do it at the Louisville Armory because It is cave dark in there. The classroom, and right on the other side of the wall is our bay of the range, and it's private to us. We go in, and that class, we start off with white light on pistols, white light on rifles till lunch, and then we go straight into using night vision. I bring brand new PVS 14 Ghost White Phosphor, complete with the whole green bag with everything. I borrow helmet mounts, so if you bring a helmet and you want it, and I go over Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, digital night vision, thermal night vision. I talk about all the differences and advantages of them. And at the end of the course, so you'll be shooting them. I have IR aiming lasers and everything to put on your guns. You'll be doing pistol shooting with nods. You'll be doing carbine shooting with nods. 2-day course, low light, no light shooting, late July. Cool part is at the end of the course, if you want to buy the nods, remember they're brand new. You're the only one. You're literally the guy that opened the box. At the end of the course, if you want to buy the nods, you get them basically at my cost, plus like shipping and tax, because I have to pay tax on them. And if you don't want them, that's okay, because the course is sponsored by AGM Global Vision, American company out of Arizona. And they're like, look, if your students don't want to buy them, we'll take them back. And I'm like, you're losing money. They're like, yeah, but you're one of the only people that are teaching people how to really use night vision. So anyways, it's a great course. I put a lot of work into it. I had Steve Holland for an assistant instructor the first, both times that I've taught it. And Steve was like, Carl, I forgot how much I had forgotten about night vision, and nobody ever taught me what you just taught them, and nobody ever taught me this. And so anyways, I put a lot of work into that class. JT Yersley, one of your moderators here, guys, me and him were actually just talking about it when we were on the phone. I was racing back from the sniper range so I could be here tonight with you guys, and he's going to actually try to make it to that class. So that's low light, no light shooting, late July. All right. Now, I know a lot of you guys can't attend classes. You live wherever. Some of you guys are over in Europe. I think we got 5 or 6 new patrons from Australia, different parts of Australia. One's a Kiwi, and I think one's in like Tasmania or somewhere. But we've got a lot of you viewers that can't attend our classes. That doesn't mean you can't get training though. So what we did was, I'm like, I got people that are asking, Carl, can you videotape your classes and put them up online? So we pay to attend combat pistol, for example. Yeah, okay, I'm going to do that in the future. But before we did that, if you go to tacticalrifleman.com, you go to our courses page, you scroll through, you'll see a little thing for gift certificates and stuff. But if you go further down, you'll see it says Virtual Golf Pro for shooters. And what it is if you want to get good at swinging a golf club, you go to your local golf course and they have the Golf Pro. And you pay him so much, he'll go out with you on the driving range for an hour, and he'll help you make your swing better. And he'll wear the ugly plaid pants and the ugly hat, and he'll make you a better golf swinger. Because they're the pros. Now, wouldn't that be cool if you could get one-on-one instruction like that? Okay, you come to our classes, okay? But even then, that's not really one-on-one. But there's a lot of you that can't come to the classes. So I'm like, what can I do for everyone that could give them more intimate instruction? So what we came up for is a Virtual Golf Pro for shooters. So what you do is you watch a little video. There's a little video there for it. And basically what you do is you decide what it is you want to improve on. I want to improve on my draw. I want to improve on my check drill. All right. I want to improve on my check drill. Right. Get the gun back up. Fire that second rifle bullet to stop the clock. Whatever it is you want to improve on, you videotape yourself. You get a tripod with your phone on it and film yourself from the side. Film yourself from kind of the front, 1 o'clock or 11 o'clock, so that we can see what you're doing. and then you upload those videos, right? So you pay online, and we'll reach out to you via email. We'll tell you what angles, what we need filmed, and then we have you send us the videos. And then what we're going to do is we're going to set up a Zoom call with you. Literally, I'm not joking. It'll be me, or it'll be Emery. It'll be somebody, probably be me. And I'll share screen with you, and I will talk you through your video. All right, here's what you're doing wrong here. And that's what a lot of people miss, is you can draw, right? And you think you're doing it great, but when I have you stand next to me and we watch somebody else drawing, and I go, watch me, see how he screwed up his initial grip on the pistol, and you go, yeah, man, he really did that. You do the same thing, right? You learn more sometimes from watching somebody else, but you can also learn from watching yourself. But the problem is a lot of people don't know what to look for. So anyways, it's called Virtual Golf Pro for Shooters. You pay online. It's not very much. It's under $200. And conference call, one-on-one. Right? And I'll talk you through how you can fix it. And I haven't had anybody sign up to do it yet. So I don't know. Maybe it'll be a total flop. But honestly, I think it's because we haven't really advertised it very much yet. It's new to our website. But anyways, if you're interested in getting one-on-one instruction, all right, look at doing that. Because I know some of you guys can't attend classes because of your schedules or whatever, or the classes are too far away. So anyways, give the Virtual Golf Pro for Shooters an opportunity, right? I think it's going to be a good idea. All right, guys, I'm going to check one more time, see if JT doesn't have any other questions for me. Guys, I was hoping that Emery and Sue would show up, all right? I mean, sincerely, I've got my wide camera right here so that they could come sit. Got the mics all set up for them, but they never showed up. So, I want to give a big thank you, shout out to my moderators, JT and Donut, for doing this. Manny's hopefully in the hotel resting for tomorrow. Manny's actually coming over my house tomorrow to help me with my camera system and stuff here on the hill. We got to run some more fiber optic and stuff. All right. I, of course, want to thank all of my patrons. Guys, YouTube has completely crushed our nuts, and as much as I want to say I don't care, the reality is I can't reach people without getting those views, and the only thing that's keeping us afloat right now is Patreon. So if you guys really like our channel, you hang out with us every Tuesday night, and if you're, because this is free for you guys. This is free. This is the internet. It's the World Wide Web. It's free for you. But understand, the only reason why I'm doing this is because of the guys in the chat room right next to you. Most of the people in the chat room right now with you are patrons on Patreon. And they help us support this channel. So if you're not currently a patron, one, some of these guys would tell you you're not pulling your weight, but two, more importantly, you're missing out on a lot of good content, because every month I do Story Time with Carl, where we share war stories. All right, we do a quick shooting tip every month. We do question and answer videos. We do Zoom live stream chats, and anyways, there's a lot going on. That reminds me, when's our next? I think, what's my next hard time for you guys? Oh man, tomorrow. All right, so for my Bronze Star patrons out there, I'm reminding you guys, today's your deadline for getting your questions in for the question and answer video, Bronze Star and above. All right. I will do that question and answer video tomorrow, guys. Sincerely. And yeah, without a doubt, I will do that for you guys. All right. So I'm going to wrap this up, and I will see you guys next week. Yeah, next Tuesday, I'm going to invite Steve Holland back. and I don't currently have anything going on next Tuesday. Guys, it's been awesome, awesome, awesome. I appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Sincerely, I really do, guys. I enjoy the live streams. I wish I had a sponsor again, but if you're not getting views, the companies aren't going to pay. But if you guys know somebody that wants to sponsor the live streams, yeah, please send them my way. I would love to promote their companies. Anyways, guys, that's all I got. Y'all take care, and I'll see you next Tuesday.
Incoming right there.